All right, so get this. Today we're diving into some pretty wild conspiracy theories about Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wild, our source.
Ah.
One super long video from, I guess you would say, a conspiracy theorist.
Okay.
They make like a ton of claims, and we're going to try to figure out what's real and what's, well, maybe not so real.
Sounds juicy. I'm ready.
You ready? Okay, you're ready for this. They start off with probably like the most shocking claim of all
Oh.
that Beyonce, get this, faked her entire pregnancy with blue ivy.
Whoa. Hold on. What?
Yeah, faked it, like full-on staged event, they claim. We're talking a surrogate, padding to make it look real, agreements, the whole nine
That's a
yards.
lot to unpack.
I know, right? They even say they rented out a whole floor of a hospital just for this, and there's this fake video from her tour, to make it look like she was really pregnant.
Okay, I'm hooked already, but why though? What's the motive?
So the theorist says it was all about business for Jay-Z, more deals, more opportunities, all tied to, presenting this image of like the perfect family man, the whole shebang.
I see images, everything.
Right. And then it gets even crazier.
I think it's crazier than a faked pregnancy.
Uh,
Okay, I'm listening.
they bring in this alleged mistress of Jay-Z's, Miss White.
Or what?
Yeah, Miss White, who was supposedly like gonna expose everything before she, suddenly died.
Whoa, suddenly died. Like, what happened?
They don't say just that she died, and they make it sound super mysterious.
Mysterious. That's definitely playing into the whole conspiracy vibe.
Right, and there's this whole thing about a crazy expensive ring Jay-Z supposedly gave her.
A ring.
Yeah, a ring, like a symbol of their affair or something.
Okay.
Which, of course, vanished, like poof, gone.
Hmm.
But then later on, guess what? It shows up on Beyonce's finger.
No way, seriously. So, like, clue number one, the missing ring.
Right, like straight out of a movie.
It's like a real-life soap opera, right?
Mm.
But, okay, how much of this is even, like, remotely possible?
That's the million-dollar question, right? Is this just like one person's super wild imagination, or could there be, at least a tiny bit of truth hidden in all this?
That's a good question. And I
Yeah,
think that's what makes these theories so captivating, trying to separate what's real from what's not.
for sure. But one thing that really stood out to me was how they talk about Jay-Z's power, like his level of influence.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I mean, they basically make him sound like, I don't know, like a real-life superhero or something.
Yeah, someone who can, like, bend the rules,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. They even compared him to Batman.
Batman. Okay, that's a new one.
Right. They pointed to his partnership with the NFL, how it's still going strong, even though there's, a lawsuit going on.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they contrasted that with like how the NFL treats athletes who are accused of assault.
Right, like making it seem like Jay-Z is above it all.
Yeah, like he's operating on a totally different level.
Yeah. So we've got a missing ring, a mysterious death, and a guy who seemingly operates outside the, like, normal rules.
Right. And it's about to get even wilder. Hold on to your hats.
Oh boy, wider. Already, lay it on me.
Okay, so the theorist claims that Jay-Z and Beyonce own like a secret island?
A secret island.
Yeah. And get this, they say they paid $90 million for it.
$90 million. That's, like, next level.
Right. They describe it as totally isolated, impossible to get to.
Okay, I've got to ask, what do they supposedly do on this secret island?
That's the thing, right? They make it sound super mysterious, like nobody knows what's going on there.
Classic conspiracy theory stuff. Hidden agendas, secret societies, all that.
Exactly. They throw out some ideas, though, like maybe they're hiding artwork there or, doing something illegal. Who knows?
All speculation, right?
Totally speculation. But they do say that Jay-Z and Beyonce are using like shell companies and all these complicated ownership structures to hide the fact that they even own the island.
Right. Got to keep it under wraps. Can't let the public know about their secret island hideaway.
It's like something straight out of a spy movie.
It's definitely intriguing, no doubt about that. But, secret islands aside, this theorist also dives into some stories about Jay-Z's past.
Oh, yeah, they get into that, too. Like this whole thing with his cousin, Larry Johnson, who played in the NFL.
Larry Johnson rings a bell.
Yeah, well, they say Larry witnessed some, like, shady Illuminati stuff that Jay-Z was involved in.
Wait, the Illuminati? Like the secret society?
Yeah, that Illuminati. And apparently Larry's so freaked out by it all that he won't even talk to Jay-Z anymore.
So, like, family secrets gone wrong.
Exactly. And then they bring up Jay-Z's arrest back in 1998 for having a bulletproof vest.
Oh, yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Right, and they claim that Diddy stepped in and, like, helped him out somehow.
Hmm, interesting. Like pulling strings behind the scenes.
Right. They also mention, and this is where it gets really, really out there.
Oh, okay, already.
They mention this rumor about Jay-Z, like, shooting his own brother.
Whoa, hold on. Shooting his brother. That's a pretty serious accusation.
I know, right? And they talk about how Jay-Z supposedly inspires fear in people, like how everyone's afraid of him.
It paints a pretty dark picture for sure.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, like, how much of this do you think is real, you know? Is it just, like, gossip and rumors taken to the extreme?
That's the question, isn't it? We got to keep digging to figure that out.
We'll see. But, okay, get ready, because the next part gets even more intense.
More intense. Okay, I'm all ears. What else do they got?
We're about to dive into the Carter family drama.
Oh, okay. Buckle up, right? Family drama always gets messy.
You said it, so stay tuned, because things are about to get really interesting.
I can't wait.
So many twists and turns already. But before we get to the whole Carter family drama,
Yeah.
I kind of want to step back for a second, you know?
Okay.
Why are people so fascinated by these stories about Jay-Z and Beyonce? You know what I mean?
That's a great question. I think it has a lot to do with our obsession with celebrity culture, right?
Yeah, totally.
Like their lives are constantly in the spotlight, always under a microscope, you know.
Like everyone wants to peek behind the curtain and see the real them.
Exactly. It's that desire for like the hidden truth, the stuff that doesn't make it into the headlines.
But why? Why are we so drawn to that, you know?
Well, I think it taps into like a basic human need, you know, the need to believe in something bigger than ourselves.
Oh, okay.
And conspiracy theories often do that. They offer these like grand explanations. They bring order to like random or really complex events.
So, like, they make us feel like we have some control, some understanding.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In a world that can feel, you know, kind of chaotic and unpredictable.
For sure, for sure. But there's also that element of secrecy, right?
Oh, absolutely. That's a huge part of it, the hidden truths, the idea that there's something being concealed from us.
It's like everyone wants to be in on the secret. Like they're part of some exclusive club with special knowledge.
It's that thrill of like uncovering the truth, you know, being in the know.
Right, right. But, you know, we got to be careful here.
Oh, for sure.
Because there's a darker side to all of this, right?
Definitely. There's always that risk of misinformation, you know, harmful narratives spreading unchecked.
It's one thing to, like, speculate about a secret island, but it's a whole other thing to accuse someone of, I don't know, faking a pregnancy or even, like, engaging in illegal activity.
Exactly. Those accusations can have real-world consequences.
So how do we navigate this, you know?
Well, I think it comes down to being a skeptical listener, you know, always questioning what you hear, looking for evidence, considering multiple perspectives.
Trust but verify.
Exactly. Don't just passively consume the information. Engage with it critically, you know.
Think for yourself.
Exactly.
Okay, so back to the Carter family drama.
Oh, yeah, the family drama.
So the theorist claims that Matthew Knowles, Beyonce's father, wasn't exactly a faithful husband.
Okay.
Like we're talking infidelity, accusations of assault, and even multiple children outside of his marriage to Tina Knowles.
Wow, that's a lot to throw out there.
It is, right. And it gets even juicier.
Oh boy, juice here.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me more.
They claim that Tina Knowles was unfaithful too. Like infidelity runs in the family, according to this theorist.
Okay, they're really going for that like scandalous family narrative.
Right. And then they say that Solange, Beyonce's sister, is the only like innocent one in all of this.
Oh, interesting, like creating a hero in the midst of all this drama.
Exactly. But it's all just allegations, right?
Of course. Got to remember that.
Okay, so where does Jay-Z fit into all of this family mess?
Well, according to the theorist, Jay-Z kind of emerges unscathed.
Unscathed.
Yeah, they actually contrast his life with Diddy's.
Okay.
And they say that, like, Jay-Z's married man brand and all his connections give him this, like, shield of protection that Diddy doesn't have.
Like he's untouchable.
Exactly. Like he's mastered the game, you know.
Yeah.
He controls the narrative.
Even with all the drama swirling around him?
Yeah, like he's Teflon, nothing sticks.
Teflon Don, huh? But then the theorist drops this, like, bombshell.
Oh, a bombshell. What is it?
They say they're actually afraid of what might come out in Foxy Brown's upcoming documentary and some interviews with this guy, Jonathan Hay.
Oh, so there's like a crack in the armor?
Maybe. It's like they're saying Jay-Z's not as untouchable as he seems, you know?
Okay, so we've got allegations, family drama, and this, like, lingering sense of unease, like the truth could still come out.
It's a lot to take in, right?
It is. We're just getting started, though,
Oh,
right?
yeah, there's more to come. Stay tuned. Things are about to get even more interesting.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, so
Yeah.
we've gone through a lot, haven't we? I mean, fake pregnancies, secret islands, the whole 9 yards.
I know, right?
Uh,
It's like we fell down the rabbit hole and we just keep going deeper.
Deeper and deeper. But it's important to remember that, these are just theories,
Right. Right.
not, confirmed facts. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of it all.
It is. It is. It's like, when you watch a good movie,
Yeah.
you get so invested in the story,
Yeah.
even though you know it's not real.
Right, right. And sometimes it feels like that line between fact and fiction, it gets kind of blurry.
Totally. Especially with these theories, because we're talking
Mhm.
about, real people.
Real people, real lives.
And, these accusations, they can have real world consequences.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so
Right.
the theorist ends by really emphasizing their belief that Jay-Z is untouchable.
Untouchable, yeah.
They say he's too smart to ever get caught, like he's always one step ahead.
Like a master chess player, always thinking 5 moves ahead.
Exactly. But then there's this part where they express genuine fear
Oh, fear about what?
about what might come out in Foxy Brown's documentary and those Jonathan Hay interviews.
Oh, right, right. So even though they're saying Jay-Z's untouchable, there's still this underlying worry, like what if the truth comes out?
Yeah, it's almost like they're saying he's too smart to get caught unless someone spills the beans.
It definitely adds to the intrigue.
So after all this, after this deep dive into Jay-Z conspiracy land, I guess you could say,
Yeah.
what are your final thoughts?
It's fascinating how these theories weave together, like rumors, speculation, and even fear, right?
Yeah.
They create this narrative that's so captivating.
It's like a story, with all the twists and turns and...
Exactly. But we got to be careful, right? We can't just accept these stories at face value.
Right. Got to think critically, question everything.
Exactly. Exactly. And remember, even gossip, even if it seems harmless, it can have real consequences.
Yeah, for sure. So for everyone listening, what do you think? Do any of these claims resonate with you?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you think it's all, completely made up?
And why do you think these stories about Jay-Z and Beyonce are so popular? What is it about them that makes people so willing to believe these things?
That's a good question.
It's a lot to think about, and it's something we all got to be aware of as we navigate this world of, information and misinformation.
Absolutely. And that's what the deep dive is all about,
Yeah.
taking a closer look at these intriguing, sometimes outlandish ideas and trying to understand what they tell us about ourselves, about our culture.
Yeah, it's about exploring those deeper questions, the things that make us go,
Exactly. So thanks for joining us on this wild ride.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everyone.
We'll be back soon with another deep dive, so stay tuned.